Hello, dear audience. My name is Robert Bosch, the head of BPS, Bosch Production System, in the Robert Bosch Automotive Electronics plant in Hungary, Hatvan, and together with Attila David, who is a senior lean expert and kata coach, we are welcoming you to the session, Failing to Succeed. I can imagine that some of you joined because the title suggested that you can witness a presentation about how we have failed. Shame on you. But I will tell you something. You all have been fooled. The title is a clickbait, and you will witness a story with a happy ending. We are from the Bosch plant located in Hatvan, Hungary. With around 5,000 associates and close to 2 billion euro turnover, we are the biggest automotive electronics plant within Bosch worldwide. Thank you so much for being here with us and for your interest regarding our presentation.
Let's imagine that there is a problem-solving expert in your company. Let's imagine it's you. You have to solve all the problems appear. Can you feel the weight on you, pressing you down? And now, let's imagine that everyone is working on problems and you are part of this problem-solving community. Everyone speaks the same language, applying scientific thinking, every day dealing with all the problems you are facing with towards a common goal. How does this feel? Better, right? I think you all can imagine the power of an organization where problem solving is a daily habit, part of daily work, instead of an extraordinary event. This is what Toyota Kata method can boost and empower. That's why you need Toyota Kata. And now it's time to talk about how this can be done. More precisely, how it was done in Bosch Hatvan. I will use the 4 steps of improvement kata. First, you need to set up a long-term goal. Let's call it challenge. After that, you need to grasp the current condition. Then define your next target condition you would like to reach towards your challenge. And now you only have to conduct experiments step by step to close the gap between the current condition and the next target condition. Our challenge is to have an organization where everyone is a problem solver. Our current condition, we have a few dedicated problem-solving experts, but no managers. As a next target condition, we have to lead by example. Therefore, in the first wave, a selected group out of the top management would like to take part in the training, including the plant manager.
So let's conduct some experiments. Our next target condition is the first pilot group is capable to do kata project with daily frequency. And our current condition is that we can't. So we started by reading the book, printing the cards with the coaching questions, defined several projects, and that's it. And we believe that we are doing such an amazing work. And we were so proud of ourselves that we are doing kata. But after this short happy moment, we had to realize that we have failed miserably, as the coaching sessions were way too long and did not happen every day. We didn't use the obstacle list. There was no one who could give feedback to the coaches about what went right or wrong. It was complicated, and the improvements were not really visible. The problem is not with the basic concept, but with our approach, and this was not a good feeling. But our organization is not the one which gives up after the first try. We have just reached our threshold of knowledge. So we get in touch with Csaba Berecki from Lean Enterprise Institute, Hungary, to provide a training for us. Now we have read the book, used the coaching card, we had the training, and tried it again. How it went? Besides small successes, we have failed again. Even we have spent the time regularly every day, the length of the coaching sessions were still too long. We have used the obstacle parking lot, but not always in the correct way. We have implemented the second coach concept to receive feedbacks, and it was a big step forward. But we were still struggling with the project work, and the results were still not coming as we expected. But we felt that this is getting better, and we are on the right track. And now it was so motivating. We were just not experienced enough to always recognize where we failed during the coachings. We needed someone to hold our hand and give reflection. So we got in touch with Csaba and asked him to observe our kata sessions. Now we have read the book, used the question cards, we had a training, and there was professional support during the coachings. How it went? We have succeeded and failed in the same time again, because our coaching sessions were still too long. We have used the obstacle list and the second coach concept, plus we received valuable feedbacks from Csaba after the sessions. This made coaching process somehow less complicated, but still felt not so natural. And with the practice, the project results also started to come. So it was the right time to extend the scope. Now back to our storyline. The challenge is still there, but our target condition has been improved. Now it's time to define our next target condition. Let's involve some pre-selected engineers. The managers can start to coach. We kept the original setup, except that the newly involved engineers received the 3 days training before they have started. And our results? Big success. Leaders were coaches. Engineers were learners. We have used well the obstacle parking lot, the second coach concept, and we got used to this coaching process in general. Results were promising as well. On the other hand, I have to mention the time of each coaching has been increased as well due to the newcomers needed to get used to this new situation. And there was one more thing we had to start focusing on: fun. Because most of the coaches could enjoy the sessions, some learners gave the feedback that for them it is too artificial and weird sometimes. But besides that, things went quite well, and we have involved more and more engineers and group leaders to this process. The more we get used to the kata, we became more and more curious about how others are doing this. So we asked Csaba again, where should we go if we would like to see how others are doing it? According to his recommendation, we have contacted Thilo Schwarz, and he introduced us to his Kata Dojo masterclass. After the first group finished with the Kata Dojo, we knew that this was what we were looking for. We have understood how deep we can go by using a set of techniques and micro skills, and this learning on top of the already existing experience gave the practice and helped us to further improve. We could keep the timing better by using the different tools. Second coach concept worked well. We have felt much less complicated, and the results were still coming as well. The only point remained open from this list is the fun. We already have some positive feedbacks from the learners and coaches, but we have to keep working on that until it's becoming so popular that every engineer wants to become a learner and wants to get the kata experience. Currently, this is how far we got. In our organization, more than 130 associates participated on the 3 days Toyota Kata training. 63 coaches finished the Kata Dojo Masterclass by Thilo. These people successfully closed more than 700 projects. And we won't stop until we are going to reach our challenge to establish an organization where everyone is a problem solver. Now it's time to summarize our journey. So, why? To boost the problem-solving competence in an organization. How to do it? If you ask us, our advice is to start and fail and learn from your failures and then try it again. If you are doing an experiment and everything goes as expected, then you learned nothing new. Trying, failing, learning, and retrying again is the attitude which can lead your company towards self-learning organization. Thank you for the question. As you could see in the storyline, it was kind of a mix. So we were proud of ourselves, and we enjoyed this new thing, and we could really see that there is potential inside. So even though we don't like to fail, no one likes to fail, but even in the beginning, it was promising. And as one of our main supporter, one of our engine in this journey was the plant manager. It was not an issue at all. He was also acting as a coach, as a learner. We were trying together as a team. So it was really a great experience, and we never held that we have problem because of failing. And I think this presentation is exactly about this. Usually when we are running a Kata project, we are having daily sessions, and usually one session takes around 15 minutes. And as many projects we have, this is the amount. Each and every project has a learner, each and every project has a coach, and each and every project has a second coach. And this, let's say, Holy Trinity are meeting each and every day. We started a little bit before COVID, and now it's 2023, and we are very close to the end of the year. So I would say that it's a 3 years journey. Of course, we can measure the impact of each and every project. So we can say that what kind of quality related KPIs have been improved. Even it can be transferred to euros, but we don't have a big number. As we mentioned, it's not just Kata what we are doing. We are doing also A3, chain-in problem solving, and so on. So. It's not
coaching.
It's not always easy, but the best thing what I can advise to a Kata coach: don't try to tell the engineer what exactly he has to do in his field of experience. This is very, very important, especially if you have no clue about what is his field of experience. This is the one advice which I can give. The coaches are not there for solve the technical issues. And sometimes this can happen, and this is always not good, but this is also a learning where you can learn from. But generally, this is my advice: don't tell experts how they work in their field. Yes, there were some, mainly because of it's a brand new thing. It's you have to switch the brain, and this can be slightly painful in the beginning.
Yeah.
I can say that we started it as a biggest scope, and now because of some learnings and some exchanges, this is getting more and more appreciated and accepted in the big Bosch world.